Hello?
Hi. Can I speak to Robert Johnson, please?
This is Robert.
Hi, Bob. It's me, Donna.
Sorry, Donna who?
Donna Goldberg.
I'm sorry, I don't think I know any Donnas.
Oh, you do. We met on vacation, or holiday, as you say.
On holiday, did we? Where was that?
In Greece. Me and my friend Marlene were staying in the same hotel.
Greece! Oh yes, of course. Donna and Marlene from Wisconsin. That was years ago.
It was nearly 10 years ago. But Marlene and I still talk about it. We had a great time, didn't we? You and your friend Alistair were such great guys.
Well, thank you. Yes, Alistair and I enjoyed it too. Well, what a surprise. What are you up to these days?
Well, I'm here in London at the moment.
Here? What are you doing here?
Well, Marlene and I are on holiday together again. And this time we're going round Europe. 6 countries.
Wow, really? That's ambitious.
Yeah, and we're beginning here in England. So we wondered if we could come and visit. Maybe stay a couple of nights. It'd be great to catch up.
Well, obviously, I'd love to see you both again, but actually it's not really very...
But you said we could visit if we were ever in London, and here we are.
Yes, I know we said that, but Alistair lives in Scotland now, and my flat isn't very big, and my wife and...
Bobby, are you married now? Oh, that's so cool. When did you marry?
About 4 years ago, and we're about to move to a bigger place. We're expecting another baby.
Bob, I see. No worries. Marlene and I understand. New baby, new home.
I'm glad you understand. Maybe we could meet for a drink for old time's sake?
I'm not sure your wife would be too pleased.
Maybe you're right. But it was nice to hear your voice again, Donna. Love to Marlene, and I'll tell Alistair that you got in touch. Enjoy your trip.
Thank you, Robert. Have a nice life.
Thanks, Donna. Same to you. Bye.
That exam was totally impossible.
You can say that again. I couldn't answer a single question. I'm bound to have failed.
You might as well apply for the job, even though you're too young.
Yes, why not? After all, I've got nothing to lose. You never know. I might be just the person they're looking for.
I know I shouldn't have eaten a whole tub of ice cream, but I just couldn't help it. I feel as fat as a pig now.
I'm going to tell her exactly what I think of her.
I wouldn't do that if I were you. You've no idea how she'll react. It could get really nasty.
You might have told me that Jackie and Dave had split up. I felt really stupid when I asked Jackie where they were going on holiday.
Sorry, I thought you knew. Everybody else does.
I think you should forget all about her and move on.
Believe me, I would if I could. But I just can't get her out of my mind. I think it must be love.
Oh, no.
You should have been here yesterday. You'd have died laughing.
Why? What was so funny?
Well, Pedro was imitating the teacher, and he was so good. And then the teacher walked in. Oh.
Then I found out that Annie's been going out with... guess who? Dave!
I could have told you that. It's common knowledge. Where have you been?
I'd known this guy for 5 minutes when he asked me to marry him. I just couldn't believe it. Maybe he does the same to every girl he meets.
I could do with a break.
Me too. I'm dying for a coffee. It feels like this lesson's been going on for ages.
How's the new job?
Okay, but I'm still getting used to it. My boss seemed very strict at first, but underneath it all, she's very kind and generous. She understands the retail business very well, so she knows what she's doing.
Can you help me to fix my computer? I can't open any of my files.
Listen, you better accept the fact that your computer is ancient. It's been about to stop working for years. You can get a new one for about £500 these days.
Are you joking?
No, I'm perfectly serious.
Pat's been unbearable lately. That promotion has made her feel more important than she is. She's been shouting at everyone. She's always spoken in a harsh and unkind way, but now she's upsetting everyone.
I know. I'll have to talk to her honestly and openly.
It's raining again. I wish it wasn't. I'm not going out tonight. I wish I was. There's nothing good on TV. I wish there was. I don't like my job. I wish I did. My boyfriend and I split up last week. I wish we hadn't. I know he won't call me. I wish he would. I feel really depressed. I wish I didn't. I can't talk to anyone about it. I wish I could.
Look, I know I shouldn't have parked here, but I was only gone 2 minutes.
I've already written the ticket.
Yeah, surely you could cancel it if you wanted. It was literally 1 minute.
1 minute, 2 minutes. You can't park here. It's as simple as that.
But I just had to dash into the chemist to collect a prescription for my sick grandmother. Supposing you cancelled it just this once.
I don't care what you were doing. I can't cancel a ticket. It's more than my job's worth. You've got 2 weeks to pay.
No, I can't possibly go out tonight. I shouldn't have gone out last night.
Come on, we had a great time. It was one hell of a party.
I know it was.
So, when's your exam?
Tomorrow, 9 o'clock. If only I hadn't left all my revision till the last minute.
I wouldn't worry if I were you. You know you always do okay.
There's always a first time.
Good luck, anyway.
If only we could just fly off to that island. That would be fantastic. I'd sit on a beach and read all day. I'd just sleep forever. I can't remember a full night's sleep.
Yeah. Sometimes I wish I'd never had kids. I mean, not really, but...
I know what you mean. No! You can't have an ice cream. I said no.
Brilliant shot, Charlie. Well done.
Don't you wish you still played football, Dad?
Me? No, I was never any good. But you could have been a brilliant player if you'd wanted.
Nah, I wasn't as good as Charlie. Ah! Oh, nearly. Yes!
Yeah, he'll go far.
Oh, boy. What would you give to drive one of those?
Which one would you choose if you had the money?
That's one big if, but, if I won the lottery, I'd buy the Aston Martin.
I wouldn't. I'd go for the Ferrari.
In your dreams.
Would it be okay if I left a bit early today? I have a dental appointment.
No problem. Just tell Janet to cover for you.
How's it going?
OK. If all goes well, we should be finished by Friday. We've just got to put the finishing touches to the doors and windows.
If you knew what I know, you'd never go out with him again.
You're just jealous.
Could I have a word with you if you've got a minute?
Yeah, of course, but I'm in a bit of a rush.
It's about that pay rise I was promised.
Aren't you helping Jackie organise her wedding?
I am. It's a nightmare. If anything went wrong, I'd never forgive myself.
Win? What do you mean? If you ask me, they don't stand a chance.
Don't you think so? They've been playing much better recently.
Come on, they haven't won a match for months.
We arrived on the Tuesday and...
It was a Thursday, not a Tuesday, if I remember rightly.
Oh, Tuesday, Thursday, the day doesn't matter. I'll just never forget the blue of the water and the white of the sand.
Well, if the worst comes to the worst, we can always postpone it for a day or two.
I'd rather not. I've just got a bit of a headache. The sea air will do me good.
OK, if you're sure.
You haven't made much progress, if any at all.
What do you mean? I've written 500 words.
Yeah, but you have to write 10,000.
I don't think much of Nancy's new boyfriend. He's really cold and arrogant.
Actually, I don't think he's cold or arrogant. If anything, he's a bit shy.
Shy? You wouldn't say that if you'd seen him at Ned's party.
In any relationship, you have to be prepared to give and take. You can't have your own way all the time.
I didn't buy much at the shops. Just a few odds and ends for the kids. Socks for Ben and hairbands for Jane.
I don't want to hear any ifs or buts. Just finish the job as soon as you can.
It's difficult to explain the ins and outs of the rules of cricket. It's so complicated.
What have you got me for my birthday?
You'll have to wait and see. Oh no, the Burtons are coming for lunch. I hate their kids.
I'm sorry, but you'll just have to grin and bear it. It's only for an hour or so.
OK, you can have it for £90. That's my final offer. Take it or leave it.
Britain has lots of faults, of course, but by and large it's a pleasant place to live.
Are you going to have a holiday this year?
I'd love to, but we'll have to wait and see. We're a bit hard up at the moment.
We're hoping to go to that farmhouse in the south of France, but it's touch and go whether we will.
Why's that?
Well, I don't know if I can get the time off work.
But I thought they were good about giving you time off.
Yeah, they are, by and large, but we're a small firm and we have to cover for each other, so it's always a case of give and take.
Yeah, I can see that. At least you got away last year. I'm sick and tired of not being able to go anywhere.
You get away now and then, don't you?
Well, more then than now. We used to get the odd weekends in the country, but since the kids came along, it's more difficult. Oh, for the peace and quiet of the countryside. Oh, but I don't suppose we'd get much peace or quiet even if we could afford to go, what with 3 kids and 2 dogs.
Is Chris fed up too?
You know Chris. Never complains, just grins and bears it.
I tell you what, if we do manage to get that farmhouse, why don't you all join us? It's huge.
Oh, that's so kind. But I don't know. Wouldn't we be spoiling your holiday? What would Pat think? What if...
Look, no ifs or buts. The offer's there. You can take it or leave it.
I can't tell you how much I appreciate it. It would be brilliant, but can I talk to Chris about it first?
Of course. I'm sure you'll want to go through all the pros and cons together.
I can't think of many cons. It's just too good to be true. Thank you so much.
Well, as I said, the offer's there. Let's hope I get the time off work. We'll have a great time together.
I could kick myself. As soon as I'd handed it in, I remembered what the answer was.
Oh, I hate it when that happens. But do you think you've still passed?
Oh, I don't believe it. I've spent all morning trying to send this, and all I get is, oops, your message wasn't sent. Try again later.
What a pain. Have you tried ringing the computer helpline?
These instructions don't make any sense to me at all. If you can follow them, you're a genius.
Don't ask me. This flat pack stuff is a nightmare. I had exactly the same trouble trying to put up a bedside table.
It's not fair. I'd been looking forward to watching it all day and then the phone goes and rings.
Typical. And who was it? Anyone interesting?
How many times do I have to tell you? Take them off before you come into the house.
Give me a break. I was in a hurry. Anyway, they're only a bit muddy.
This has gone beyond a joke. You promised you'd deliver it by Tuesday at the latest. Now you're saying next month.
I'm awfully sorry, sir. I'm afraid there's nothing I can do about it. It's out of my hands.
I went away to think about it, and of course when I went back it had been sold. I wish I'd just bought it there and then.
Oh, it's such a shame. It would have gone so well with your white jeans.
What a waste of time. 10 minutes listening to music and all our lines are busy. Thank you for waiting.
I know. It drives me mad. But worse still is that you never get to speak to a real person anyway.